Hello everyone, this is Knitting I Love channel. Thank you so much for clicking and watching me. This is episode 24 and I hope you're going to enjoy that. I have to quickly record a first part because the sound was horrible, so basically, as everyone says, this is me in the future and you're going to go back to me in the past. But luckily enough, the sound was horrible up to a certain moment, and I'll just put a words where that is. So without further ado, just to let you know where you can find me as Knitting I Love almost everywhere, and the best thing to have a chat with me will be Instagram if you're interested. So let's get started. Giveaways. So in regards giveaways, episode 23, we had amazing sponsor. And that sponsor is SARA'S Texture Crafts, and this is amazing yarn that she gave it to us. Well, this is for me, and you're in a fancy one over here. Yeah, just to show you and tempt you a bit, let me take it off. Perfect color. So now I will, even though my sound is not the best, I'm going to move you to me in the past when I was drawing and try to chop it off a bit so you hear that really weird sound. I don't know from where it's coming from, but at least you will know who the winner is. So the winner is, okay, I'll try to say it, Lourdes Vierda. I think I would say that. She loves my podcast. Thank you so much. You will probably love it more by getting this. And the color that she would knit is purple. So let me tell you, it is purple. So anyway, congratulations, Lourdes, I think. And yay, so please get in touch with me and I'll send it to you as soon as I can. And here, special thanks, because I completely forgot last episode that I didn't thank a person who actually got in touch, who recommended me to go to SARA'S. So thank you so much. I really am so sorry that I haven't thanked you on the podcast. So thank you so much. And also I want to thank you, SARA'S, for her donation. And just let you know, she gave loads of skeins to different podcasters. So go check it out too. Go on SARA'S Instagram. And guys, still about giveaways, sorry it takes so long and you want to go to knitting straight away, but I have to share stuff with you, and that's why I have this channel, to rid off that tension about knitting and eventually finding someone to tell something. So yay, so go on Instagram. I'm telling you again because there's loads of giveaways that you can take part in. Also watch other podcasters because they organize brilliant cows that you can take part in and win something. And lucky me, I won in 2 podcasts cows. You know what I mean. So the first one that I won was Pose for Stitches, lovely Candy. She, with Jenny, organised a cowl about jars. If you want to knit a cover for your jars or give a prize to someone's brilliant idea, or give this cover as a gift to someone, it's a brilliant idea, or even like for Christmas time. Yeah. So anyway, I won something and that package arrived and looks like this. Because photos are better, I noticed, than the way I'm showing you now. So wait a sec. So just to quickly share with you, because I have to with someone, I received this amazing postcard, yeah. So I keep it here at the moment. Do you see it? Do you? And then I won a skein. Tell me, how should I say it? It's 50 gram, it's a beautiful color, and I'm supposed to use it for a jar, but I'll show you something in a sec. It's this one, Viejo. It's a nice beige color. You know, I like to do this. Okay. I'm telling you. So what it is, it's 70% baby alpaca, 30% bamboo viscose. I wouldn't even say that it's a bamboo inside. Naturally undyed fibers, montane top. I don't know how to say mountain, by Classic Elite Yarns. Oh yeah. And the color is 6443. But that's not all. What I also got, I got a jar so I can I knit a cover, because I think that's for a few months, so each month there's a different kind of idea for a cover. I also want this lovely pattern too. Well, I could pick any pattern, so I picked a pattern for a jar. So this one is the one, and I'm thinking to knit it next month. Well, I'm waiting because they have like a themes of what kind of jar is each month. So yay. So this one is unusual. I've never had a jar like this. So basically you lift it up and they had a lid. Candy sends me loads of sweets. And they're like minty, eucalyptus. I don't know, I just smells those things. Yeah. So anyway, this is a brilliant idea, because that way you don't destroy lid, isn't it? So it's amazing, and I keep it somewhere over here. But if I just put something into here, so this is 50 gram, amazing, and I have here all the 250 grams, but that's drops alpaca 100%, so 150 gram beauty. I could make a similar shawl for my sister, which I did for my mom. I don't know. I need to double check that video. And the one that I'm talking about is Mina's shawl. And here, maybe a photo or a bit of a video over here that I knitted for my mom. Well, I made a few mistakes over there. I learned what the yarn over is, not the, you know, make another stitch. So yeah, I could do it again. And my sister loves green, and that would be really nice for her. Although, you have to wash it with hands, and I'm not sure about that. Would you like it or not? Mom, I know you're watching. Monica Colors? Tell me. Just to tell you, my mom is probably the only a family member that watches this podcast, and she, you know, like everyone else, don't have a time to watch it straight away, so she's just pausing and starting, and that's what she do. And her English is not the best, but she would understand Monica and Colors, right, Mom? Mom. And now I also took apart another cowl, which was Magda's from Wolf und Schaffer podcast, and I won. That was unbelievable. I could pick any color from her shop, and I could also pick the base, so I picked the most posh one, and this is the colorway. Turquoise cave. I have a knitting cave, and this is a turquoise cave. This is me. This is basically me. This is gorgeous. I need a shawl for one skein. And I'm going to kick it and I'm going to knit it. I know I have Magda's 2 skeins of 100 gram BFL. But this is just, you see it, right? And Magda's, she's getting better and better. In her last episode, I presume it's not the last one, maybe the second last, she was showing some dyed fiber, you know, for hand spinning, and the dye she made, I had to write it down that she has to have a color like that. It's a really pastel color. I love it. So I want this, I received this, and I'm going to have a beautiful shawl. As you said, I can have loads of shawls. Can I? Please? Yay. So I think that's all in regards to giveaways. Do you know what? Exactly. That's what I wanted to say. So basically, for this episode, maybe let's have a cup of tea and just write down something below this podcast. Say hello, say what you've done today, what did you enjoy it? It doesn't have to be like knitting related, something hit you today and you're happy and smiley. Just write down a comment down below. And what the prize will be? Well, let's go with the pattern of your choice under €3. I know it's so hard to find something. You can go on my profile and see what I found. It's not that many. So yeah, so that's a challenge. Find something. And we shall see who's going to win next time. Or under 4. Let's say under 4. But if you find something under 3, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, I think I have more under 4, so you'll have more choice. Let's celebrate a bit. In the jar section. Okay, quickly, just to remind you, in July, we had 2 winners, 2 podcasters who won my pouches, and the first one was Elise. And she received those 2 lovely big sets. So check her podcast because I think in the next one she's going to show it, definitely. And then Christina, she's moving. So at the moment it's all with me, but she'll let me know when she'll be settled in Norway. Christina, so yeah, so let me know and I'll send that to you too. So yay, that's that. And we have August. So obviously I'm going to draw one podcast. We shall see how many hosts is going to have. But what I wanted to do during that long period of time that we haven't seen each other, well, in regard to podcasting, like here in this room, yeah, I wanted to see actually how many podcasts we have in the jar, and we have 39, and I went through them and I just, you know, and I noticed that I'm missing some that I've been watching for at least like 4 months. So yeah, I need to edit some stuff today, and that will be 5. I'm editing 5 podcasts today, and I'm drawing a winner. Okay, it will be random. So first things first, it's Pose 4 Stitches. That's Candy. That's the one that I entered Cal, and I've been watching her for ages, and she hasn't ended up in the jar yet. So yes, Candy, you're in the jar now. Her last episode, I hope I'm talking about the last one. She hasn't been for a while. She was a little bit late with the drawing names and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll place that maybe episode there. She opened up about the situation she was with the loved one being in hospital, and so I can refer to that. Definitely, I did not mind that section at all to watch, because basically that's why I started podcasting in the first place. Something has to shake in you a bit. Do something that you're braver or you don't care, basically. So, Candy, you're in the jar. Something good is going to come up with it. No worries. You're in the jar. Now, number 2. Stitching the high notes. And that's Joanna. You probably know Joanna. I probably don't have to tell you about her because she's on everyone's lips now. So yeah, should I say more? Should I say that she's an opera singer? Should I say that she likes comics? Should I say that she dressed for like events in the comics costumes and she's hilarious? She's funny. And what else I can say? Oh my god, like, yeah, you have to watch her. You just have to watch her. So Joanna, and the card is full. Okay. So now, where were we? I was talking about Candace. I've been watching her for like ages too. You know a girl with the little green bird? That's her. And that's Pink Feathers and Pearls. Yay. Oh, you know her. You definitely know her. You need to watch her. She's hilarious. The last episode, she was just being so open and honest on her podcast about being all over the place. I loved it. I really enjoyed that one. So I'm definitely putting that in the show notes. Oh, yeah. Show notes, go show notes. I will link stuff here and there. So Candice, you're in my jar. 2 more. Another boo-boo on my part. And that's me not editing Kiltograph. I've been watching her for ages. I've been commenting on her videos. And I don't know if do you watch my ones? But yeah, but come on, I have to add Vanessa. Vanessa, she knits lovely stuff. She really have nice yarn. Kind of my pal, if I can call it that way. You know, I don't have a lot, but whatever I have, I've tried to knit it up, and I'm saving in my jar, and I'm doing that hashtag get fit and knit to, you know, save here and there to get myself more, right? Yeah, so yeah, you have to see her in the jar. Okay, now completely brand new podcast, and I don't know, I just have to, because I have to, because you have to. Watch, basically, watch. Go on Instagram, go on her YouTube channel. They're hilarious, they're brilliant. It's for me unbelievable that in such a short period of time of knitting, they're achieving so much. Like, they're knitting big garments. Let's leave it that way. Whatever they knit is unbelievable, and they mentioned that they're going to do some Cal in regards hats. I'm in it. I could be even a part of it somehow. Get in touch with me if you're watching it. I'll tag you. I will do that thing on Ravelry, so I hope you see it. So yeah, if you want to join, please do. Again, I have annual Cal 2016 for Knit a Hat Cal. Hashtag Knit a Hat Cal. Yeah, nothing special. Who I'm talking about? I'm talking about Rachel and Tabby, because come on, you know who I'm talking about. That's Hey Sister podcast, and they have an amazing video. They're both are amazing. Should I say something more about you two? So it's so cool. Greetings from Ireland, and they have kids, and it's so cute. You have to watch them and see their knitting adventure, definitely. So I will. I definitely will. I will stop you two. So girls, fold it, and you both hear. And shake you a bit. Let's do it. So before I pull, quick things, whoever I'm pulling it out, you're going to win a big set from me and another big set for your lucky viewer. You can add it to any giveaways and stuff, but please try to hurry up and give it away, because I want to be part of it. And when I'm washing it, I'm just like squealing, obviously. So what you need to do if you win, you need to get in touch with me on Instagram is the best, or Ravelry if you have to, and yeah, you have to pick 2 colors, one for yourself and one for the viewer, and they have to be different. So let's do it. I have one. So you know the rule. I'm going to open up. So the winner for August 2016 is, who's that? Yarn Junkie Amber! Oh my god, I know Amber. Well, I know all of you anyway, but I've watched her. Oh, so who's Amber? Amber, you won something, so get in touch with me. Oh, Amber, you have to watch her podcast if you haven't done it yet. She has 2 lovely daughters. She's knitting loads of stuff. She has loads of yarn. She's spinning also. She can't resist but to buy more. I know, Amber, I know. And yeah, and she's just so much fun to watch. So much fun to watch. I really enjoy her episodes. Yay! So Amber, congratulations, and get in touch with me. And the jar is here. So now, what's off my needles? Let me bring my bags. So the quick one, I mentioned that before, I showed it to you. I have a short video, so you can check it out. Who puts a tag on the front? Better? Better. So it's the one, this is a free pattern, and Pikachu Peak. So yeah, check the video, you will know more. You've probably seen it already. Okay, and this amazing bag from a lovely viewer, thank you. I have finished something that I haven't showed you before. I completely forgot. And this pattern, I was testing it again, guys. And this is a beautiful warrior cowl by Naomi. And what I used, so knittingILove pouch, yeah, and this is needles interchangeable set, and that's 3.5 millimeters US 4. And the yarn I used drops Lima, I think, 65 wool, 35% alpaca, and I had this lovely grey, which is 8465. Then I have this lovely kind of pinky, well, lavender color, I would say more, and this is 4088. And I have this yellow one, it's 2923, and this one. These two with the lavender and the yellow, I knitted a hat for my monthly giveaways and no one claimed it, so I still own it. It's there. Wait. No, maybe first I'll show you this call. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I saw the pattern. I know Marsha, hi Marsha, from Twitch and Stitch podcast was knitting it in a nice brown color. Everything was one. And I know Naomi was with variegated, so I thought I'm going to do something different and I do stripes. Why not, right? It took me a bit to understand one really simple stitch connection. Silly I am, yeah. But it's so easy pattern. You could memorize that after, I memorized that after one kind of full repeat. So let's wear it. I did a small one. It's on the DK. So maybe I should use less stitches. And here is the hat that I knitted. Woo! While I'm putting it all the time in front. I don't know, I'm just crazy about knitting. So look at this. And here is a hat. So I'm talking about this cowl, about this cowl, by the way, not about a hat, but just to show you that I will have a set here. So yeah, it definitely could have it. I could definitely have less stitches, so I will create a short video and I'm going to tell you more. I will see how many these things, because it is a paint pattern, but Naomi especially designed this pattern to help support people with, and I will say that here because I don't want to kind of mispronounce anything. So check it out. It's really worth it. So I enjoyed it and I'm so happy that I could help. I think it looks lovely. It looks really nice. I'm so shocked. Now I figure it out. This is how I'm going to wear it, because this is kind of stops here, so covers my neck. And this a lovely brush that I received from you. Well, one of your lovely viewers. I'm going to place it here. That way you could see that lovely pattern. I like that. I really do. Guys, get yourself a pin now, or brooch, or I'm going to show you what it is. Beauty! Another set for winter. I finished socks. Look at these. I actually did everything, waving and stuff. If you haven't seen car knitting, any of those videos, I think the first one, so I won't link it because it takes ages, but check other videos. And anyway, so I knit these during my car knitting and I waved them at the end. Now I'm delighted with them. I haven't blocked them yet. So higher sharps, 2.25mm needles, 1 US size. And I use KPC yarn. That's a yarn from Hong Kong. I received it. And I have this 70% merino wool, 30% cotton. That's a gum. That's the blue color. And this is flame. And this is 100% ultra fine merino. Both 4-ply. And they look like this. I have some leftovers. They're really nice. It's very soft. I'm afraid that it's such a good yarn that it wouldn't be good for socks, but I wanted to make it anyway because loads of photos. I'm going to have loads of photos on Instagram about these. Yeah, so Fish Lips Kiss Heel because I love this one. And what to say? Oh, there was a little bit a mess in regards having 4 balls and trying to not tangle the yarn. Like obviously the yarn get tangled, but basically I started from the toe up, and around here I had to cut the yarn because I got a little bit, well, I cut one ball over here, the blue one, just to have only red, and then I went up and I had to cut it off around here. So it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Would I do it again? Well, if I had a really nice yarn, I would. But is it something for you? I'm not sure. I enjoy knitting per se. It took me definitely longer than it should, but I like the final effect. Next filled object, and this is exactly again car knitting. Well, I finish in the car, so what I used these needles, which is interchangeable Knit Pro. I have just that set, and this is I think it's 3.5. And I use hedgehog fibers, and probably that's why it took me so long, because it is really nice yarn. You know yourself, you hear it everywhere. And I used the pheasant and I used the typewriter. Lovely. The only thing what I didn't do, I didn't actually check it, will it bleed? Because the pollen I had, it bled a lot. Luckily, it was just one shawl, one yarn, and that's fine. With this, I'm a little bit afraid, because this is what I have left, so I can make a matchy hat. I definitely will. And it's here. I finished it. I need to just block it, and I have to get those 2 stitches that I dropped. But basically it looks like this. Oh, I love it. I love it. And in person, it's beautiful. Let's leave it on. So I love it. It's really simple pattern. It is shadow shawl. Free pattern. So knit it. It looks like this. Original photo. It's beautiful. So I'm not sure how should I qualify it. Should it be on the needle, off the needles? So I still, let's say it's on the needles. Although, you see this? I love this bag. I have a home! Oh yeah, I really wanted to say this. This is my ankle sock, first time ever ankle sock, and I got myself DPNs. That's Knit Pro Zincs DPNs. So you see that lovely gold color, 2.25 millimeters, US size 1. And I was testing my, whoa, it's falling, a clip, pouch with a clip, because I wanted to do this. Yes. So yeah, so it's this one. Run out of yarn basically over here, but I really don't mind. This is a fish lips kiss heel. If you're asking, this is a pattern. I try to just go with a not even a random toe thing that I wrote it down over here. So the next time I'm going to knit, it will be okay. In regards to DPNs, I have a ladder over here. Yeah, but it will block it, it will be fine. And then just for fun, I wanted to design something. So I did this pattern. Kind of waves. I hope you can see it. Don't know. It's going to be for free, so I'm going to show it to you. Something like that. So it's meant to be waves. But what I figured out, they're too close. So if you're designing anything, don't go so close with it. But this is 8-stitch pattern with 5 rows repeats. It's quite simple. It's based on 2s or on 4s that you have to memorize. And if you go with 2s, there's always the time the same. And if you go with 4s, all the time the same. I know you don't know what I'm talking about. So, you know, keep fingers crossed. I'm going to finish the second sock because I'm not sure, do I have a second son syndrome? Well, they look lovely on my leg. I just put it up on here. I couldn't resist. So yeah, and they're nice. The only bind off is a little bit like a feeling of a string. I'm able to pull it through and it doesn't bother me at all when this sock is on my leg or my foot, but I just want to know, how do you bind it off? Well, I'll try a different one. Well, in regards to the yarn, I got this yarn from my mom. So it is wool. This is kind of sock yarn. So yeah, 64 stitches, by the way, I used. Here I had my dingling things. That's that. So on my needles, I don't have anything on my needles. And that's it. Well, I have loads of ideas what to knit next. So definitely I want to try to knit that second sock. I received a pattern from a lovely viewer and designer. So Natalie sent me this lovely pattern, one of hers. It's Violetta's spring hat, and I can use 4 buttons. So I need to find buttons. And this pattern is under €4. So yeah, I'm going to knit it sooner or later. I just need to find yarn. So thank you so much for this lovely gift. I already printed it, and as you can see, I messed around here and inside too. So yeah, I'm very into it. And also, if you follow me on Instagram, because you know I can't tell you now, but in July someone was celebrating her birthday and gave 50% off to all of her patterns, and I'm talking about Annie Claire. So as a designer, just check her out. So what I sneaked in and bought Morning Mist. So this is the one, you can see it yourself. It's quite simple. I think I can pull it. And then another one, which is a lovely shawl, Tales from the Isle of Purbeck. So yeah, it is lovely. It was a can, like a clues and stuff. That meant to be so fun. I like when I see a shawl. Yeah, I need to see it first. So this is amazing. Now you can see it. It looks like this. So I want to knit that too. I found also other patterns. So now maybe some free patterns. So free patterns, I would go in case Zigzagular Socks by Susie White. And yeah, I want to knit that too, really do. Then you have a really nice one here, Titanium by Heidi, and I think that's the shawl. There's also another amazing shawl that I want to knit, which is a Celtic Myths, and it's a free pattern, and it is designed by Asita Krebs. So it is beautiful, isn't it? And it has that, you knit it from top down and then that borders from the sides. I want to try that. So yes, I have a lot over here. Well, I definitely want to have that as my own. I need to start knitting for friends and family, and it's just so hard. Yeah. Somehow I went with the loads of free patterns because yes, I need to say thank you to loads of people who actually friended me on Ravelry, because that means they let me to see through their accounts. And I found a lot. So you need to go and check it out. I found loads of free beautiful shawls. I'm thinking to create maybe another tag would be like free shawl. I'm just stealing from one of you. And yeah, because, oh, like next one is the Mashira Bay shawl. Isn't that lovely? And then something out of the topic. I made something crochet. I think that's the one. It's 2-strand basket. I want to kind of, I want to knit 3 baskets like that for my, I'll take photos, I'll post on Instagram, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I will need to find maybe cotton. I want to knit a washcloth. I saw Vicky's podcast, hi Vicky, and she was knitting like crazy washcloths for like a Christmas gift. And I need to knit it. I've never knitted it. I have a cotton, but I know it dyed, and I was thinking even like a body washcloth or something to knit. So yeah, that's what's in my head right now anyway. I think that's all in regards to what's on my radar. And just to let you know, I have 158 sweaters and favorites. So hard to knit something, so I figured out maybe that like So like Vicky knitted like I think 2 tiny sweaters lately, and I think maybe I'll do that. And then I'll find a kid to give it away. Yeah, don't take my word, because I don't know. I would love to, but time-wise, I need a week extra in the whole year, basically. So I think that's all. I won't be rambling and babbling about my life, because it is usual. Saving for yarn. Probably you do that too. So yeah, trying to find the time to knit here and there a bit. I go to work. I need to plan holidays too, to go somewhere. We shall see how that goes. And yeah, so, and Olympics, I'm here. So check my Instagram, because I showed you a photo of a brilliant swimmer. So yeah, share some love and support over there. I would really appreciate that. What else? I think that's all. I'll be finishing. Oh, I don't know how long it will take me to record another episode. Probably, it looks like I'm recording every second week. So yeah, but there's no pressure. Pleasure, not pressure. That's my motto. So yay. I hope you like this one. I hope you come back again. Don't forget to subscribe. Write down what's a positive, cheerful thing that happened to you lately. I'd really enjoy that. And write down the pattern under €4 or under €3. Yeah, so I will draw a winner next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Subscribe. Give me some likes, like hugs. And I see you next time. Bye. Ooh, in regards shop, thank you so much for supporting my shop. And just to let you know, there are still few things in there left. So check knittingilove.com/shop. Bye.